another exciting episode of the $1 Million Peddlers. I'm Papergoy.
I'm Mr. Magazine.
And this is kind of the summary video for the warehouse tour. If you haven't watched the warehouse tour, we put it up every Tuesday. This is, I don't know, the last part 12 or 13 or something other like that. Do run through them all. It's kind of hopefully entertaining, kind of interesting, kind of hopefully gives you something or other to try to get to, being able to have a warehouse. And who knows, at some point you might end up with another warehouse and we can document it right from the start.
You're
right. Been a lot of fun over here and want to thank everybody for coming along on the ride. Since we filmed up here, there have been a couple of changes, it looks like. You've moved things around some up here.
Making some room, a little cleaner, trying to get organized and keep this in. We want to do a sorting area and a poster area, so.
Yep, and we had been talking in the past, and you've actually got some bins up along the wall, which you hadn't had before, with the metal walls, and this is a little thing, a tip to anybody out there that has access to that. You were mentioning in the past in one of the videos, but we'll mention it again, how are you going to be listing the posters?
Very carefully.
Thank you.
Well, we're going to have two ways of doing it. We're going to have magnets and put them on the wall. And then we're going to have tables, and certain ones will be on the table. Depends on the size. Well,
let me ask you a question, and this is because I truly don't know this, and I bet a lot of people out there don't know this as well. Mm-hmm. What kind and size of magnets are you going to use?
Well, they got those little small circular ones.
Will they be able to hold the weight?
On most posters, not these big heavy ones. No, those will have to lay flat. But most of the standard 27 by 40 ones, they should work easily.
Okay. Yeah. So you're not going to have like your refrigerator magnet from your doctor's office with the appointment on it like they used to give you or anything all like that? No. Little bolo to people out there, those things are actually collectible. I don't know if you were aware of that or not. Okay. They go for about maybe not from your doctor's office, but they go for about $1 to $2 a piece in lots. So if you're out at a sale somewhere or other and somebody just has a box of refrigerator magnets, and you say, geez, these are kind of neat. You take $5 for the box and there's 25, 30 of them in there. Right. You do that 2-3 times and then suddenly, you pay $15 and you're getting 40, $50 out of it. Yeah. So little bonus bolo that nobody knew was going to be coming in the middle of this. We're going to have Random Neighborhood Kid, our photographer, step forward and kind of do a panoramic of it. And if you want to do a quick talk about what's going on down there and what he's viewing.
You're pretty much looking at about 115 shelving units, 8 feet by about 12 feet high. There's some messy stuff on the outside. Got my kid's batting cage there, a little basketball hoop for, enjoyment. Lots of tarps around the outside, which is all unlisted stuff for the future.
Yep, and if you just kind of look on there with all these various boxes, things, I guess, when did you, this is actually a good question, I don't think we've ever asked before. When did you buy this warehouse?
A little over about almost 3.5 years ago.
3.5 years ago. Yeah. And when you bought it and you put the stuff in,
yep.
How, obviously you didn't have it set up this way, but...
Well, we did design the inside the way it is. We did design it ahead of time, how we wanted the middle aisle and the rows like this from left to right going back.
How many of these shelves would you have filled up when you first moved here, if you had just done it all right here?
Oh, you mean like if it was, we just moved in now?
If you just moved in right now, where would you be?
It would be 50 to 75% empty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So that might give you a little bit of help about exactly, if you're into the business full time and you're willing to spend some money and you've got some employees, how quickly things fill up.
Yeah, you can grow fast.
And let me ask another question. If you were to buy another 20,000 square foot warehouse tomorrow,
yep.
3 more years and it'd be filled up probably with list of stuff.
Yeah, well, and you think about it, and when we do the video of the shop, all the stuff that's at the shop that could really be here. So we could already half fill it, right now.
And plus also with unlisted merchandise, you've got the pods out front, which we showed in the first video, and so on and so on. Yeah. So really when you get down to it, and I know I've mentioned this on one of the live shows, Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, very interactive, that if Random Neighborhood Kid came to me and said, I'm thinking about going to college, but I'm not sure what I want to do, liberal arts, I'm not really sure what I want to do, or I'd like to get into reselling, without a doubt I'd say get into reselling. Because there's such tremendous opportunities out there, and realistically all that you need is a little bit of seed money. Because the buys are out there, it's very easy to buy. I mean, if I gave you a 20,000 square foot warehouse and I said, just get good deals.
Yeah.
So don't fill it up just to fill it up.
Right.
Just getting good deals, you can have that filled up in probably a year and a half.
Oh, yeah.
Just with good deals.
Absolutely.
They're definitely out there. So, you know, let this be your goal if you want to have employees and all that sort of thing. Let this be your goal. Reach out to us along the way because we'll definitely tell you the pitfalls. We'll tell you, you know, a lot of the things you need to worry about. You start getting into things, you start getting employees, you start getting OSHA, workers' comp, you get all of that stuff.
Sure.
You start getting into your local fire department needing sprinklers, your insurance company wants all this. And all these expenses add up because you look at this beautiful warehouse and you say, oh, there's going to be, you got to add some extra money on just for all of those expenses that you just don't even think about. Does your area need a license, et cetera, et cetera? And obviously we can't help you necessarily on those things, but we'll at least alert you to them so that way you know who to talk to, who to talk about. Sure. We are going to have, at some point in the future, we're going to do the store, we're going to do the Papergoy Palace as far as that goes too, so you can see a retail operation as well as some eBay storage, and also so you can see how somebody working out of their house does it. And we'll probably, certainly if you do pick up another warehouse, we will start off there right from the start doing updates regularly. And what we'll probably do as well is revisit the warehouse 6 months from now or something other like that, just kind of to do a video through of any changes that it may have made.
Absolutely.
Hopefully you did enjoy this series. I know it was a lot of fun shooting it. Do hit the like button if you could. Do reach out to us with any questions. We're here to help you. We've done this. We know the pitfalls. We know the corners that you can cut, and we know the corners that you cannot cut. Yeah. And we will help you out there as well. So hit the like button, and we will see you next video.
Take care. Bye-bye.